When I first got into the Vita scene, the first thing I bought was a Vita Slim. And I didn't have to do much to it. I just slapped on a screen protector, put in a memory card, yada yada yada. And I went around to every pawn shop and collected all the games I could find. Well, that was before it became a big old hobby and I learned how to do a bunch of shit to it. I mean, a lot of shit. But that's not the big whoopee. No. The big whoopee came later whenever I wanted to see what the hell a Vita OLED was like. You know, the really cool Vita. The big fancy schmancy one. So I looked all around, looked at all them pawn shops and what have you, the yard sales. And I finally found this little bastard sitting in a pawn shop. Only it was all scratched to hell. I mean, that screen, you couldn't see through that screen. And the lady let me have it for $100. And I took it home, and I worked on it, and I pulled everything out. And I ordered some parts from Amazon and got a new screen for it and everything. I got a little case for it. And that wasn't just everything I did. No. I refurbished this entire sucker. Got it fixed up and going right and good. Oh, yes. I worked very hard on this Vita. And now that I've done so much to it, it's got almost anything you could imagine. I've got Nintendo 64 on this thing. I've got Game Boy Advance on here. I can play my old PSP games. Yeah, my old PSP games. That's awesome. I got all these classics. Oh, yes. And what else we got here? Fake 8, so I can play all those Pico 8 games. I went through and I learned all about the Grand Theft Auto ports. Learned what I could put on here. Even put my favorite Postal game on here. Oh, yes. We got some good shit. And Final Fantasy. Dude, you can play just about every Final Fantasy game on here. Think about it. All these here, plus all the Game Boy Advance games. And they put some good Game Boy Advance, Final Fantasy games out. 4 and 6 are the best, I think. I would not play Final Fantasy 7 on here because you can play it elsewhere on DuckStation and play it a lot better. But it is playable. You can play it. Oceanhorn's a little, Zelda wannabe. And then you got all these really cool first-person shooters that, they're like little fan ports. And I learned all about how to get those going. You got to get them running on your PC first. And then you can use all that data to get that going. And then, of course, there's the Vita games. I would say God Eater 2 is one of the better ones. And what else? Oh, yeah, I love my horror games. Yeah, got some good horror games. Got some good not safe for work stuff. And I just collected a whole bunch of shit over the years, just learning about it. So this thing went from a scratched up, beat the hell pawn shop reject to something I consider to be a very good Vita. And I even got a good case for it so I can have L2 and R2. So yeah, if you're ever out in a pawn shop and you see a really good console that looks like it's been treated like shit, take it home and learn how to fix it. It'll be one of the best damn most fulfilling projects of your life. Hope you learned something.